Hi, my name is Jacob Adams. I'm a fitness and leadership coach. I help people just like you get to the next level in fitness, health, creating energy, and developing the leadership skills of mindset and other areas of our life that matter. Have you been wondering what supplements you can take to help you build muscle, burn fat, create energy, and get no side effects? If you're like me, you likely are looking at this video because you have those questions to start with, or you may be looking to improve, or maybe you're just interested as to what a trainer like me does take, in fact. First off, I started working out many years ago, over 2 decades ago, and the reason I did is that the girl that I had a crush on was a cheerleader, and she had some nice legs, right? And she saw my legs one day, and she said, "My calves are bigger than yours." I felt really like little and ashamed and embarrassed that the girl I really liked. I mean, I would write poetry for this girl, right? And here she was telling me I had small calves. So I started working out. And for me, all I did was started with biking, just really putting some speed down on a stationary bike. That's all I did. I would listen to my music and do stationary bike. I was a teenager, and believe it or not, my legs did get more muscle. I guess because of all of that power I was putting into the bike. And eventually I started squatting, but my upper body, I really wasn't working. Eventually I started working out my upper body. And then what happened though is that I was still a little bit stuck at a plateau. It wasn't until 2001 or so where I actually started drinking protein shakes. I went to a local supplement shop and I said, listen, what do I take? And it all began, my supplement journey all began with a protein shake. They don't even make that protein blend anymore. It was a simple whey $40 can. They don't even make that anymore. It's a company that went under. But that's where it all began back in 2001, my journey into consistent supplement use. And what I noticed was that I actually did start gaining more muscle than I did without the protein. And for me, that was such a big aha moment. I remember feeling like, wow, I've arrived. I have a whole new mindset, or like I'll never stop drinking protein shakes again. I was converting people left and right, okay? Sooner or later, I began selling supplements in Austin, Texas at a place called Discount Nutrition Center. I don't know if they're open anymore, but I did start selling supplements there, and that's where I decided to actually become a trainer because I really loved the industry and I loved helping people. And here we are all these years later, and from that point now, 2001 to 2019, what you're about to hear is my actual findings as to the supplements I use now. I currently am pretty strong. I have a 315-pound bench press, 345-pound squat, and my deadlift was at 425. Okay, so those aren't the most impressive numbers. The reason I bring those up is that my focus has not been powerlifting so much and so often. It's not been one of my main focuses. My main focus has been overall fitness, bodybuilding, and stuff like that, gaining muscle tissue. But as of recently, taking the last 4 years off actual developing max strengths, those are my new maxes. And I've passed those in the past, but anyways, that's what they're currently at. Currently, I feel great, feel very confident, and have some really good muscle tissue developing. So I'm gonna go through some of the supplements I've used for years and give you a chance to get them. I do sell most of these, and there is 1 or 2 that I actually don't sell that you can also get at your Amazon, or et cetera, okay? So in any case, please, I think that we're going to a time where it's common for people to know that supplements are the high performers, like ace in the hole. That is their edge. And we're moving away from a time where people think that supplements, like even me before I started using supplements, I thought that they were kind of a waste of money, or kind of like, yeah, whatever, because my friend was really getting into creatine and all these kind of things. And I thought whatever, it's just a bunch of hooey or hoopla, right? So anyways, I'll give you a chance to see what I've been using and explain next to what to do with the ones I use. You won't be seeing a list of all the supplements I use, but most of them. Okay, so the first one, I actually start my morning with this, and I'm drinking it right here, right now. I start my morning with Spark, and I mix it with a greens powder. Now there is a reds powder that I interchange this with, but to keep this simple, I'll tell you what this does. This gives me 3 to 5 hours of mental energy and focus without a crash. Okay, it's only 15 calories, has vitamin B12, tyrosine, other neurotransmitters in there that really help the overall mood. Okay, it also helps like develop positive moods. As a matter of fact, when I first drank Spark back in 2011 or so, I said, wow, it's kind of like a positive feeling drink. So a lot of people enjoy the positive lift that it gives them. And I mix it now with a greens powder. This has in it has barley grass, spinach, wheatgrass, alfalfa juice, broccoli, kale, spirulina, carrot, green tea extract, green coffee, chlora, kelp, etc. And it's got some digestive enzymes like protease, alpha, beta amylase. So, and it also has probiotics and stuff like that. This only has 25 calories per serving, and it has 5 grams of fiber. So a greens powder, I think, is like in the Warriors Way, for example, we use a greens powder, or we're supposed to drink a green smoothie every day. So I have like an unbroken chain of like 120 days or so of a green smoothie in my diet. So what is that, 3-4 months now of consistent use of a greens smoothie, and that's exactly what I have, the Spark and that. Okay, what I noticed with these two is I'm more regular with the greens powder. It helps more regularity, helps digest food, just an overall more sense of well-being. Okay, it's not a miracle, it's a process. So you could say over this is 120. I've drank a Spark for about 6 to 7 years now, and I've drank the greens powder strictly for 120 days. So that's a behind the scene. Again, they look like this. This one retails for like 32, and this retails for 52. And I can help you get it at 20% off for a preferred customer. So you get the idea. Then the other very important one I start my morning with is it's called the Metabolic Nutrition Multi-Nutrient Dietary Supplement Metabolic Nutrition System. It's now MNS, Metabolic Nutrition System 3. And it has 3 main objectives. This product has 3 main objectives. It helps increase energy. And with that energy, it's not just jittery energy. I'm on both Spark and MNS right now. Helps clarity. It helps energy. And it helps give you more nutrition. So it has all of the minimum and abundance of nutrition, of multivitamins, and it also helps sort of curb cravings. Okay, so it's got your fish oil right here in the back, so essential. This one right here will help reduce inflammation. It's got multivitamins right here, and a CoQ10, an antioxidant, so important to help prevent excessive damage. Antioxidant is so important. Multivitamins, very solely important to stabilize energy. The fish oil, can't say enough about it. I actually take more than, this omega here, the omega-3, is the exact same one here in a bottle here. I just take 6 a day, and there's only 2, so I add 4 more from here before bed. I'll take 3 in the morning and 3 at night. It's got a thermogenic in there, something called Active Therm that helps stabilize energy, so you're not going to feel a crash with it. You don't take that all at once. You take 2 little packets in the morning, and then you take 1 and 1, and then you take these 2 in midday. So that's M&S. Right there, I could tell you that if those were the only 3 supplements that you took, the M&S and the Spark and the greens powder, that's a pretty good start. Okay, so I'll do my best to rank these in order of importance. Okay, and again, so everything I take is important. That's why I take it. I don't really take stuff just for, the fun of it. So this is one that I don't sell, but it is a protein powder. This is by Red Con. Okay, I get this from one of my friends and managers at the gym. He has his own supplement shop, and I really like this one. This one's Dutch apple pie. The reason I don't, I sell Advocare. This one right here, I don't sell. And the reason I like it is because it has 25 grams per serving, and it has a total of, let's say, 30 scoops. And it's a little bit more affordable than the Advocare brand that I sell. So because I use so many supplements, I use this one here just to save a little bit. It's the same idea. It's a protein supplement, and I do find that it's relatively fine. Someone like me needs about 250 grams of protein a day on average. So that's usually about 100 grams of protein. So that's 4 scoops. So I'll go through that can a lot faster than someone that's a little more petite or something like that. So that Redcon is one of my favorite go-to brands I've seen. That particular one has fish, coconut, it has beef protein isolate, salmon protein, chicken protein, egg albumin, brown rice protein, pea protein, coconut water, MCT oil. So it does its best to give like a high quality product. Okay, so that is why I use that one. So you've heard of now the MNS, the Spark, the greens powder, and the protein shake. 1, 2, 3, 4 supplements. Okay, then another one that I think is so important is a pre-workout. This is Muscle Fuel. Now, Muscle Fuel I've been using since 2012, and it is a pre-workout. Now, keep in mind, I've been using pre-workout since 2001. One of my favorite ones back in the day was Phosphagen HP by Experimental and Applied Sciences, EAS. And then I went into things like NO Explode. I've used Supremacy. I've used, like Insane, like one stuff by Insane Labs, and there's plenty I've used, and I guarantee you this is my favorite one. And yes, it is Advocare. As with most of the products that I am showing you today, it does stand the test of time. I've been using that one since 2012. Back when I started, I was using CrossFit. I was doing CrossFit, and that really even could stand like a CrossFit workout, meaning a lot of volume, a lot of intensity, a lot of power output. So I really enjoyed Muscle Fuel. So probiotic. A probiotic is something that is one of the most important supplements that it may even be more important than a pre-workout. I would say it technically is, because it's going to establish healthier bacteria in the gut. And I take this once to twice a day. Twice a day if I'm really wanting some extra advantage and extra help. This one comes with 45 capsules. And so if I take one a day, there's more than enough for a month and a half, I should say. But obviously if you take 2, you're not going to get the whole month. In any case, love the product. I noticed that it helps me feel less paunchy in the stomach, helps increase the metabolism, and it helps overall health. Like, I've not, praise God, I've not been sick in a very long time. And I really think that probiotics help that gut health, that overall wellness. As a matter of fact, Dave Asprey, in his book, Game Changers, goes into the importance of probiotics, establishing gut health, and how we should really be careful not to take antibiotics and really kill some of that good bacteria in our gut. So good. That one right there, okay? Collagen, it would be one of my newer supplements. I've not taken collagen very long, and there's 2 main reasons I take it. It is to increase the strength of my joints and bones, because like I said, I lift heavy, and I want to ensure a longer lifting career. The other reason I take it is for skin health and overall health of my hair. So as I've gotten older, my hair has lost some of its vibrancy, and I think that's partly due to age, genetics, and also just not doing that extra work for it. And I just paid so much attention to my body physically down here that I didn't pay attention to little things that could have helped me have longer, better hair longer. Like maybe I dyed it too often in the past and stuff like that. So collagen is one of my new favorite go-tos, but it's not like the mandatory one. Of all the ones I've shown you, that's my last place of mandatory. But it is the new kid on the block for me, so I can't say that it's not fully important as it's not fully concluded as of yet. Okay, and then lastly, but I don't have any here because I'm out. I take one called Nighttime Recovery, which is ZMA, zinc, magnesium, and it really helps to improve testosterone levels and get into a deeper state of sleep. And sleep has been linked to overall high performance and producing the energy that we need, helping our body produce the energy that we need in recovery so we can come back to the gym stronger, burn more body fat, and things like that, okay? So I don't have that one because I'm literally out. I have others, but they're not as important as the ones you just saw. Like I do use a little arginine on the side. I use one called Muscle Strength or O2 Gold. So about three for sure are not shown here that I didn't want to show you so you wouldn't see a lot. So let's count them. We have 1, Nighttime Recovery, which is not pictured, 2, Collagen, which is 3, Probiotic, which is 4, Protein Shake, which is 5, MNS, which is 6, Spark 7, and Greens Powder 8. So, and I do tell, those are the more consistent daily use one. Obviously, I only take a pre-workout when I work out or I need power for weight training. I do not take the pre-workout if I'm not working out. But everything else on a daily basis, I do take it whether I go to the gym or I don't, okay? So that's it right there. I'd love to hear if you want any of these products. They're 100% money. The Advocare is 100% money back guaranteed. Be happy to get you some. I'll place a link below. And ultimately, you know, I think most people think that they're saving money and they try to save money on their supplements. I'd say that's the wrong way to think about it. I'd say cut other stuff of your life that is you don't really need and get a few of these key ones. The protein shake, the M&S, etc. The pre-workout, let it help you be more productive, and then that'll help your other areas of life. So that's how you really want to think about supplements. It's an edge, not a expense. Find that edge. This is Jacob Adams signing off. Love to hear your thoughts. I'll place a link below for some discounts. See you next time.